welcome. It's so lovely to see you tonight. So today I'm going to do a soft and snuggly Reiki meditation session for you. A bit of a nice combination. I really like the idea of getting super snuggly and ready for bed, whilst also thinking about some relaxing things to help us drift off. And I'm also going to share with you some of the things I have learnt about Reiki and go through some of the facts about the Reiki practice with you. So I qualified as a Reiki practitioner a few months ago, but I want to do a bit of revision, so I'm going to go through my lovely Reiki book with you and explain some of the symbols and some of the meanings of Reiki. I know a lot of people like my soft spoken voice, so I will try and do some ear-to-ear reading from my Reiki handbook for you. I was getting super soft and snuggly with some incense and a crackly candle too, so I hope that's alright for you guys tonight. I'm also using my softbox lighting for the first time. A huge thank you to my patrons. I wouldn't have been able to buy upgraded lighting without your support, so thank you so much. I just wanted to show you that your support really goes a long way, and I immediately get stuff to help improve my channel. So I'm hoping, I've got no makeup on for this video, that actually the lighting has made the quality really good, and it will help me utilise my green screen better, as I've had some issues with overlaying pictures because the lighting's not been good enough. So fingers crossed. Thank you so much. Let's get snuggly and let's have some time for ourselves to meditate now. I think that'd be a great idea. Okay, now let's see what bits and bobs I've got here today to help us feel lovely and soothed. So, I think firstly I'm going to let my hair down and get really, really soft and cosy. What do you like to do at the end of your evening? Do you have any rituals that you like to do to help you to get ready for bed? Sometimes I tie my hair up because then it doesn't get knotted while I sleep. Other times I like to let it down when it's been tied up tight all day and it just feels really relaxing. Just letting my hair all out again. Wow. That's better, nice and snuggly. Okay, shall we light a candle to start? That would be a lovely idea. I've got my little box. Oh, tingly wooden matches. My apologies, I had some absolutely lovely set of nails, but I've lost 2 in a day. They were all rainbow colours, all the colours of the different chakras. But I've lost 2 on this hand, but I do my acrylics myself, so I'll rectify them shortly. With fire. Children, don't do that at home though. This is my favourite type of candle. I think it's called a wood, is it called a wood wick or a crackle candle? And it purposefully creates a crackling sound to help relax you, which I think is perfect. So I'm going to keep that in the background, and hopefully the crackles will add to our experience. I'm also going to light some incense. Most of my incense is Nagshampa, I believe. This one is a very potent, authentic smelling incense, so it's definitely very relaxing for me at least. Now take some deep breaths in and out, and in and out. Let the smoke wrap itself around you and help you to feel calm and safe. Breathe in that smell if you find it comforting. Let it warm you. Let it flow in through your crown chakra and flow through all the way down to your root chakra. Have you had a busy day today? Have you had an emotional day today? Are you feeling stuck, like we can't get anywhere quickly? Do you need a little bit of cleansing just to help clear everything out a little? I think that might help you. I hope so. I love incense. Sage incense specifically, it's really, really good at cleansing the aura and helping to diffuse negativity and dark evil spirits. When if you go to a place where you feel there's a bad aura, you can get a smudge stick of sage and burn these. Take them to every corner of your home, corner of the building that you feel a bad energy, and it helps to cleanse. Sage can also cleanse crystals, so you hold the crystal in the smoke of the smudge stick and this can help cleanse it too. I have last year started growing a small sage bush in my garden so I can make my own smudge sticks. I love watching the smoke from the incense. To me it's just so relaxing. How it swirls, how the vapours move around. No matter what type of day I've had, if I light some incense, I instantly feel calm. I wonder if you do too. And that's one of my rituals, is to light some candles, light some incense. It instantly takes me to some place else. To a higher plane, I think. Okay. We've got our candle, our crackly candle, and our lovely incense burning. I have with me a few select crystals. I have fluorite, which is one of my favourites because of the colour combination. A beautiful gift from my husband. And malachite, which helps to dispel the negative energies from technology, which I feel I always need. The amount I'm on my phone or computer or editing videos. Malachite helps absorb that negative energy, which really interferes with our flow. Malachite, I love the striations of malachite. It's actually becoming quite a rarer stone to find these days now. Unless they come across any new mines, they could be quite expensive, malachite. I love the colours. Its formation is beautiful. Here's another fluorite, so this is more of a raw one compared to the lovely smooth piece here, which has been polished. This is more of a raw chunk, and sometimes I really like the energies in the raw chunks more than the man-made, not man-made, but man-manipulated smoothness of the other crystals. I really, really like the natural forms of all stones. I also have some amethyst for general mental health well-being, and it helps to focus these energies. So I would really like to do a distance Reiki healing session for you as part of this video, and to also refresh some of the things that I have learnt. So I'm going to read through with you some of the essential Reiki. Guys, this is a lovely book. Even if you're just a little bit interested in Reiki, it's quite a nice one to grab. So, it's been a couple of months since I've done a Reiki session. It'd be very good for me to reflect and revise a session. So, I have been attuned to 2nd degree Reiki, which means that I can manipulate the Reiki energy flow at a high vibration, and that means that I can channel the energy to you distantly, and I can channel it to you in a much more free-flowing way. I can access more of the healing energy and pass it towards you. If you do not wish to receive any healing Reiki energy whilst watching this video, and you're just curious about Reiki energy, just put that thought in your mind, and the Reiki energy, if it comes to you, will dissipate and find somewhere else where the healing energy would be most suited. I use a specific symbol to help with distance Reiki healing, which actually transforms over time and space. So even if you're watching this video in a couple of months' time, you can still tap into the healing Reiki energy, which makes Reiki really accessible to anybody in any place. So one of the first symbols I use as part of the session is Chakra, which helps to focus the flow of energy and helps to magnify it. Another symbol I use is called Seiheki, and that focuses on emotional well-being. And then the other symbol that I use is called Honshaze Shonen, which basically, describe it as for absent healing, but basically means it helps to transcend the Reiki energy over time and space. So I'm going to grab my cushion and get very snuggly now, and we'll have some very soft, snuggly Reiki healing. As you snuggle down in bed, I hope you're able to relax. So I draw down the Reiki energy, the light, and open the channel. Chakra, chakra, chakra. And I imagine the chakra symbol in a blue and purple purple and blue vivid light. Chakra, chakra, chakra. I'm going to use the symbol Hon Sha Ze Shonen to open up the channel directly to you so that I can help the energy flow to and through you, through me, harnessing the energy. Hon Sha Ze Shonen. Hon Sha Ze Shonen. Hon Sha Ze Shonen. And I imagine this again in vivid blue and purples as this image transcends time and space and opens up the link between myself and you. I imagine this symbol floating towards you and being absorbed by your spirit. Now that our link is open, I'm going to focus on chakra, chakra, chakra again, and amplify this Reiki energy, drawing it through from the higher power, through me as a channel, towards you, imagining the symbol coming towards you through the Hon Sha Ze Shonen symbol, creating that link. Now to focus on your emotions, your emotional well-being. I'll focus on Seiheki, 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 Seiheki. Bring to mind any issue you have, any physical pain, anywhere from your head down to your toes, any mental pain you have. And I wonder what it is that's bothering you. Can you send me through our link an image in your mind of what it is that you need help with? And the energy will find you and help you when it gets there. So I'm going to just focus now on you from head to toe, helping the energy flow. Now imagine your crown chakra. This is where the energy may direct itself immediately and flow through each of your chakras. Do you have a blockage somewhere? Do you perhaps feel as though your throat is tight, as though you cannot express yourself, as though things are overwhelming? Then perhaps the energy needs to be focused on your throat chakra. It needs to clear that way. If you're finding expressing yourself particularly difficult, you can wear something blue on your throat chakra to help amplify the healing energy there and help open up and connect with what it is you're finding difficult. Sometimes I find it difficult to say or express or share how I feel, and concentrating the energy there can really help to open up and make those connections. It's a really good place to focus your energy on. Now, when we think about Reiki makes a lot of sense. A lot of it is common sense. So if we have a problem in a certain pain in a certain part of our body, it may relate to something, a mental difficulty that we're having. I'm going to go through some of the quite obvious areas which might help you to self-heal too. So we can think about it in emotional sources of disease. So perhaps if you have pain in your legs, there may be a physical manifestation of the emotional pain you're dealing with. So for example, it may be that you're dealing with fear or a reluctance of moving forward if you have pain, particularly in your legs. And what I would do in a Reiki session is go from head to toe, imagining you in front of me now. And I would stop and concentrate my hands on each area. And when there's an area where I feel a higher vibration or a disturbance, then I would focus the Reiki energy there. It may be that I can sense that that area needs greater attention. So I wonder, I'm going to place my hands on each part now to get cozy and comfortable. If you feel more comfortable lying down or holding a pillow, now is a good time to get comfortable as I go through your body and focus my attention around your head. I'm going to concentrate also on your third eye. Third eye is where a lot of our psychic ability transcends to us. Just going to put my hands on the side of your head now. I wonder if you have any pain in your ears. It may mean that you find it too hard to accept what's been said to you. It might be manifesting in that way. Earaches can come about due to anger or feeling deaf to what others have said around you, and perhaps a refusal to listen. I wonder if you suffer from headaches at all. I know a lot of us do. And that can be that we are invalidating ourselves and not appreciating our self-worth. I'm going to use the symbol Chakra, as I go through your body, as it helps to amplify the energy in that area if I feel it's needed. If you're someone who is tapping into this video for the ASMR side of it or for the Reiki side, if you'd like to leave, if you feel confident to do so, or even a private message if you're able to, and you want me to focus on a certain area, I have a little box. And what I do is write people who've requested help. I write their names in my Reiki box. And my Reiki box has the Chakra symbol on. It has the Chakra symbol on the bottom as well. I also have the Reiki symbol for emotion on the back. And on the base underneath I have the Honshaze Shonen symbol, and this helps to imbue the box with power and energy. And I have some little lists here of people in the past who've particularly, specifically requested healing for a number of different ailments. And I'm going to refresh my box with some new names and some new areas of focus. So if you would like to leave your name, something you would like me to focus on, then please do so below, and I'll add you to my box, and every time I do a distance Reiki healing session, you'll be on my mind. Please feel free to do this at any time. In here I have also placed a piece of clear quartz and also selenite to help amplify any Reiki energy. I also have a small piece of rose quartz, which is focused mostly on our relationship, emotional side, and also a small piece of amethyst, which can help with a number of health difficulties as well as our emotional healing. So please send me your areas of healing and I will replace them within my box. And to pop back my quartz, my rose and my clear and my amethyst. And even if you just send me a mental note, I will pop you into my little Reiki box. I'm going to protect this Reiki box with the malachite to stop any interference from technology, and I'm going to protect it with some fluorite. As we move down, we've concentrated on your throat chakra. I wonder how your lungs are feeling at the moment. That might be an area of difficulty for some at the moment. Manifestation of pain in the lungs can be due to an inability to take in and give out life, and denial of life, and denying ourselves of living. And I wonder what can truly be meant by that. If you were to have emphysema or too much smoking, this apparently represents the denial of life and the inferiority. That we are inferior. So perhaps we don't respect the gift of life as much as we feel we should. Do you have pain in your neck, I wonder? I'm just going to place my hands just behind your neck now. Pain in the neck can be due to inflexibility. I wonder if that's something that you struggle with at all. I know I do. Sometimes I'm not eager to open up to new ideas and things, or I'm very set in my ways on how I want things done, and I am often a pain in the neck, as the saying goes. Chakra. I'm going to refocus on Honsha Shonen to make sure that the energy is still there for us and still strong. Honsha Shonen. Okay, our link is secure and strong. Feel my crackle candle may be nearing its end now. Sounds so great. Red sound. Okay. we've gone down to your lungs. I wonder, we think about your back, your upper back. You may have pain there if you don't feel that, as though you're emotionally supported. Maybe that's something you can concentrate on, seeing whether there's another way to feel emotionally supported. Chakra, 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 just re-strengthening that now, and also thinking of Seiki, Seiki, Seiki has back pain and emotional support. Seiki can definitely help support that area with our emotions. If you have pain in your middle back, it represents maybe a feeling of guilt. Is there something you feel guilty about? Or if it's your lower back, are you burnt out? Are you worrying about money? And that's where our frustrations build in our lower back. Moving to the front, if you're a woman or if you're a man, if you have pain in your breast at all, this could be due to over-mothering. Over-mothering a person or over-mothering even a thing. I wonder whether we need to take a look at ourselves and get ourselves in check. Do you have some deep resentment attached to over-smothering someone or something? As we move down our body, we think about our stomach. Do you suffer with periodical stomach pain? This can be the inability to digest ideas and experiences. Who or what can you stomach? What are you afraid of? Maybe you need to come to terms with something that's been creating this knot in your stomach for a while now. Maybe you need to breach it, approach it, and manage it gently. And we thought about our legs and how our legs can be about the reluctance of moving forward. We go down to our feet, and our pains there can be due to difficulties with self-understanding and difficulty once again moving forward from something. Maybe we need to accept what's happened and start looking in a new direction. Chakra, chakra, chakra. So focus down your body through all the chakras, hoping to cleanse from your crown, your third eye, your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your sacral chakra, your root chakra. I feel I've missed one, but I'm going to just concentrate on your chakras now. Solar plexus. It's the one that I missed. Your crown chakra is on the top of your head. Your third eye. Your throat. Your heart right in the centre. Your solar plexus right in the middle of your stomach. Your belly or sacral chakra just below your belly button. And your root chakra. People can also imagine it in your feet, or also when you're sat down, the base of your bottom that's touching the surface. And when these chakras are blocked, it can make us feel very unwell. There are different positions where I would hold my hands in a Reiki session. Over your eyes, to the side by your ears, behind your head, like this, or hands like this, and then over the throat, or hovering because it's quite a personal area to touch, or like this. Then over the heart, over your lower ribs, below your chest, over the middle of your abdomen, like your hands like this, over the pelvic bones in the lower abdomen, and here you can have them hovering over somebody. We go down to our legs and our feet. We can put hands over both knees to help with the energy there, and then the front of both ankles. And you can do the knee and the ankle at the same time, putting one hand under the knee and one over the ankle, and then putting flat palms on the bottoms of our feet. And then once I go from head to toe with you lying on your back, I would get you to roll over and lie on your front, and I would continue this pattern again down your back. So focusing on the back of your head, the back of your neck, and the back of your shoulders or behind your heart, in the middle of your back, your lower back, behind your pelvis, and on the bottom of both of your feet. When healing others, it's always important for me to be respectful of sensitive areas and to hover my hands where I feel that it's a much more sensitive area. Now, I've gone from head to toe, sending distance, healing to you now. Let's finish off by coming back to our snuggly place with our pillows and our bed, resting our heads now. We're going to ground ourselves so that we don't feel as though we're floating and full of Reiki energy. I'm going to cut our tie now. And I'm going to ground you and ground myself. In order to ground ourselves, I use a different symbol. This symbol cuts the light flow from myself to you. This symbol is called Raku, and it looks very much like a lightning bolt. Raku, Raku, Raku. And that just cuts our symbol. It can also be done in the symbol of the serpent version, where it's like a snake. ground us. And also, if you do feel after a Reiki session that you are feeling a little bit high and floaty, it can be helpful for you to place your bare feet on the floor or even on the ground, on the earth, to help discharge the energy. And it's also very important, if you can, to have a glass of water to help with the energy to dissipate from your body, so that you are not too over-energized. Now let's rest our heads. It's time to sleep now. I have really enjoyed this Reiki sleep journey with you tonight, and I hope it has helped you to find some place of peace, some place to sleep, and that I have been able to focus some of my energies on areas which have been causing you distress. I very much look forward to speaking with you again and sending you some distanced Reiki treatment, and I hope this finds you well, and I look forward to another sleepy Reiki meditation session with you again. Thank you for joining me tonight, or today, or whenever. Thank you and take care. Bye now.